Hello everyone, and welcome to History and Art Secrets for a new journey in search of knowledge. This video story is divided into 2 episodes, due to the importance of the topic covered. This is the first episode. Giovanni Boldini was born in Ferrara on December 31, 1842, the 8th of 12 children of Antonio Boldini, a painter and restorer, and Benvenuta Califi. He grew up in a family environment connected to the figurative arts, and from a very young age showed a penchant for portraiture and copying the masters. In 1862, he moved to Florence, where he attended the Academy of Fine Arts and the Café Michelangelo, a meeting place for the Macchiaioli. He met and painted portraits of Federico Zandomeneghi, Telemaco Signorini, Cristiano Banti, Giovanni Fattori, Silvestro Lega, and Vincenzo Cabianca. While attentive to their exploration of light and the Macchiaioli, he oriented his own work toward portraiture and small-format genre scenes. Between 1864 and 1866, he exhibited at the Promotrice Fiorentina, receiving commissions from aristocrats and collectors. In 1867, he visited the Universal Exhibition in Paris, where he observed the work of Degas and the French realists. The following year, he stayed in London, honing his technique and creating portraits of noble women and businessmen. In 1871, he settled permanently in Paris, first on Avenue Frocot and then on Place Pigalle, establishing a relationship with the dealer Adolphe Goupil, for whom he produced works destined for the international market. He regularly participated in the official salon, gaining visibility and consolidating his reputation as a portraitist of Parisian society. He frequented Edgar Degas and other artists, traveled to the Netherlands and Italy, and built a network of patrons among the aristocracy and upper middle class. His painting, initially tied to the commercial taste of the period with light palettes and refined settings, evolved towards an increasingly loose, nervous, and elongated brushstroke, employing dark tones and bright contrasts in dynamic portraits. Between 1870 and 1900, he created the portraits that made him famous: ladies of Parisian and international high society, musicians, writers, and aristocrats. He portrayed Giuseppe Verdi on several occasions. He painted Vittorio Emanuele II and other members of the royal family, as well as figures of fin de siècle culture and society. He developed a language that favored the immediacy of gesture, the elongation of forms, the vibration of fabrics, and the rendering of surfaces, emphasizing movement. Rapid lines and frayed glazes defined the figure more than the impressionist diffusion of light. The artist preferred the studio to painting en plein air, taking care to control the pose. His female portraiture emphasized the relationship between elegance, modernity, and the social identity of his models, the so-called divines of the Belle Epoque. His subjects included Consuelo Vanderbilt, Marchioness of Londonderry, Alice Raynaud, the Countess de Rasty, the Marchioness Casati, and numerous French, English, and American aristocrats, often portrayed in haute couture. In 1889, he traveled to Spain and Morocco, observing the work of Velázquez and Goya. In 1894, he opened a studio on Rue de Bocador. In 1895, he took part in the Venice Biennale. In 1897, he traveled to New York and presented works to the American public. In the early 1900s, he worked intensively for Italian and international commissions. In 1901, he was in Palermo to execute the portrait of Donna Franca Florio, one of his best-known works. In 1902, he participated in the Venice Biennale with works that demonstrated the maturity of his style. Between 1905 and 1910, he continued to portray prominent members of the aristocracy. In 1911, he created views of Venice and portraits that confirmed his reputation as a master of portraiture. This concludes the first episode. If you enjoyed this video story, please like it, share it on your social media, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the second episode. Thank you. Hello everyone.